Hello again friends and loyal Wolfpack members, Chaos Wolf here and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. Now it's been a while since I've done one of these videos, but today we are going to be having a look at the Viper Mark III. And the Viper Mark III is one of my favourite beginner ships in the game. I really like this ship because it is fast, it is agile, and it packs a good punch, and not to mention it's sexy as all hell. Now, a lot of people do seem to prefer the Cobra over the Viper, but I'm just not one of those people. Call me a hipster, call me what you will, but I've always preferred the Viper over the Cobra. I just really prefer the look and sleekness of this ship. Yes, the Cobra is pretty much the poster child of Elite Dangerous, but I've always found a little soft spot for the black sheep of the family here. But anyway, let's stop gawping at the outside and get inside and have a look at the interior. Now, it's nothing really special. It's a very snug cockpit. We still have the bacon strips there, just in case we get hungry. You can see that it's very bare bones. We've got the Falcon de Lacy symbol there. I don't even seem to have a keyboard anywhere. But we don't even have the little screen down at the bottom. But we've got pretty much everything that we need. We've got some kind of grip rails here for some reason. Maybe that's for if we're crashing and need to brace for impact. But it's a very snug cockpit. It's not big, it's not small. Well, it is kind of small, but it's not as small as it could be. Okay, so let's have a look at the stats of this ship. Straight out of the box, it comes with a 310 meters per second top cruising speed. Its top boost speed is 388 meters per second, and that is certainly not very slow. We'll compare those to basically its main rival, which is the Cobra. As you can see, the Cobra has a lower cruising speed of only 282 meters per second, but it has a higher boost speed of 402 meters per second, and this is completely stock. The maneuverability is exactly the same, although there are points against this ship a little bit when it comes to the jump range. Although I did find it funny when I first saw it and saw that it has basically a laden jump range of 6.66 light years. Unladen is 6.92 light years, so this ship certainly does not have very long space legs. The Cobra, on the other hand, has a laden jump range of just shy of 10 and a unladen jump range even, of just shy of 10.5 light years. So the Cobra Mark III does seem to have, well, doesn't seem to have, it does have a much better jump range in comparison to the Viper. Shields, 137 on the shield straight out of the box. Cobra, 92. Armor, 126. Cobra, 216. So the Cobra is a bit more of a hull tank than a shield tank. Hull mass seems to be completely different. Hull mass, 60 tons. Hull mass, 180 tons. This thing is 3 times heavier than the Viper for some reason. Cargo capacity, as it comes with 18 tons, this one. What do we get here? 4 tons. So you can quite easily tell right from the get-go that the Viper is more of a combat ship, whereas the Cobra is a bit more of a multi-role ship. To me, it's a bit like the difference between a Vulture and an Asp, really. But just when you get later on, it just gets magnified a hell of a lot more. Hard points, we have 2 utility mounts, 2 small hard points, 2 medium hard points. That's exactly the same as what we get on the Cobra. Internals, we get 1 size 1, 2 size... Internals, we get 1 size 1, 1 size 2, and 2 size 3. So we really do not have that much internal space. Like I said, this is more of a combat ship. Looking over at the Cobra, you can see it's got 3 size 2 and 3 size 4, so this has a massive amount more internal space. But it doesn't really matter because this is a combat ship and not a trade ship, so we're not looking for massive amounts of internal space. Okay, so let's have a look at this beauty in the outfitting department. Now, let's go and have a look at the internals. You can see it's got 2 medium hard points, which are mounted on the underside of the ship, and 2 small hard points, which are mounted on top. Some people don't like this setup because it basically mirrors the Cobra. The Cobra has the mediums on top and the smalls on bottom. But whereas the Cobra has an absolute god-awful amount of space in between the 2 small hard points, the 2 small hard points here are pretty much right next door to each other. And pretty similarly, the same kind of thing for the lower hard points as well. There is very nice grouping on this ship, which just reinforces the fact that this is a combat ship and not a multi-purpose ship. We'll have a look at the internals. We basically have the standard light we have a class 3 power plant, so it doesn't go very large. If we were to try and fit the best one, let's see if I can actually find it here. No, I can't. Because, for once, I'm not doing this on the beta server. And this would normally be the point where I'd say, this is the beta server, don't pay attention to the prices that it says on the screen, what I'm telling you is right. But that's not what we're going to do this time. But we've got class 3 power plant, class 3 thrusters, class 3 frame shift drive, class 2 life support, class 3 power distributor, class 3 sensors, and then you've got the 2 class 3s, class 2 and class 1. So, like I said, the optional ones, the internal compartments, are not massive, but also the main sweep of the standard ones up top, they're not large. So they're not going to cost you an arm and a leg in order to completely upgrade. But anyway, what I'm going to go and do is I am going to go and fit this with my standard sweep of testing equipment, and we're going to go and have a look for some combat. But before that, we're going to go and have a look and see how this thing does, completely stock with accelerating, decelerating, and maneuverability. Okay, so now we're outside, let's go and have a look and see how quickly this thing accelerates from a standing start to fully forward. That's actually pretty quick to accelerate up to its cruising speed. Let's go and see how quickly it decelerates now. Yep, that's a little slower, but it's certainly not the slowest I've seen. Okay, so let's go and see how quickly this thing gets up to a boost start. Yeah, we get very, very close to our top speed when just boosting from stop. Well, let's try that again. Let's see if we can actually get this all the way up to the 388 advertised boost speed. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to with the stock distributor. So, oh well, it was nice to try. But let's get ourselves slowed down to basically the sweet spot, and go and see how quickly this thing actually pitches. So pitching back, it's really not sluggish at all. There we go, and let's go and see how well it does a boost turn. Now, obviously, as soon as the boost stops, you slow down in the turn. But it's still not bad. But anyway, that's enough frolicking around out here. Let's go and find something to shoot at. Okay, so we've jumped into a hazardous resource extraction site. Now, I do believe this is going to be asking a little bit much of a stock Viper, but we'll have to go and see how the old build does. We've got our first target. We have a Federal assault ship. So let's go and get around him, wait until he's looking the other way to try and take every advantage that we can. So he's flying off now. He's a master. Let's go and see if we can actually take this guy out. Just so you know, I don't even have a chaff launcher.
Under attack.
We've got his power plant targeted. Let's try and get his shields down, because that's what we need. Uh-oh. Stop dropping your chaff. Let us kill you. You know you want to. Come on, just gotta get his shield down. That's all we need to do.
Target shields offline.
There we go. For some reason he stopped turning on us. Oh, actually no, now he's turning on us. This is not good. Help! How are our shields still up? There we go. I spoke too soon, didn't I?
Taking damage. Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
Come on, we can take him. No, we're gone.
Eject. Eject. Eject.
Okay, yeah, so that was definitely asking a little bit too much of the young girl. So let's go and try our luck in a high intensity resource extraction site. Ooh, we have our mortal enemy, the Cobra. Is it wanted though? Yes, it is. This seems a little bit more our speed right now. So let's go naturally. What the hell are you shooting at?
Flight assist on.
Come here, little piggy. Yeah, piggy, piggy, piggy. There we go. Come on, I'm not going to kill you much. Ooh, he's got some railguns.
Shields offline. Hull integrity compromised. Target shields offline.
Alright, so we've evened the score. My shields are down, so are yours. But at this situation, the Cobra is slightly better off because the Cobra is a hull tank and we are certainly not. But as you can see, basically firing all our weapons in one go is really playing havoc with our distributor.
Under attack.
So let's not do that.
Target shields offline.
Although it really is messing up our hull really quite substantially there. But all we need to do is get his shields down again, hit him with a few more shots, and we should have him. Let's not let him point his railguns at us all that much.
Canopy critical. Target shields offline.
Oh, look at that.
Cabin pressure alert.
I've lost my canopy.
Atmospheric.
And he's dropped chaff. But you know what? I'm still going to have the last laugh. Ha,
Cabin
ha,
pressure alert.
ha.
Target destroyed.
So yes, whereas I do think this is an absolutely amazing little
Cabin
ship,
pressure
it's certainly not amazing when it is completely stock. So, yes, this is a shorter than average combat sequence, but let's get back anyway. We get ourselves repaired magically before we get inside the port, and see what I think about this ship. Okay, so here we are incoming. We've got pad 31. And let's go in a little quicker than I normally would. Where is pad 31? It is going to be right behind us, isn't it? There it is.
Landing gear deployed.
Let's get ourselves flipped over and put down on the pad. There we go.
Engines disengaged.
So, that was quite easy to get down, but then again, this is one of the earlier ships, and it is, well, for its size and everything, extremely manoeuvrable. So, anyway, I bet the question on all your lips is, Chaos, what do you think about this ship? Let's get to the hangar and find out. Now, I have already stated that this is one of my favourite ships early on in the game. I love it for its speed, I love it for its manoeuvrability, I love it for its firepower, and the fact that you eventually graduate to having 2 utility mounts. I do think this is an absolutely amazing ship. Its strong shields are also a very good boom for this ship. I also really do like the weapon placements. The weapon placements are extremely good, unlike its main competitor, the Cobra Mark III. Whereas the Cobra Mark III is pretty much its equal for manoeuvrability and firepower, as well as the same amount of utility points. They couldn't be more different in every other respect. Yes, the Cobra is faster, but it has a slower cruising speed. I do prefer the overall faster speed of the Viper. And bearing in mind, these are only the stats of when this is completely stock. Once you get this ship fully upgraded, it is a real beast. But anyway, that is a video for another day. I do hope that you have enjoyed this video. If so, please do hit those like and subscribe buttons, because that really helps my channel out. And remember, Commanders, I've been Commander Chaos Wolf, you've been epic, I will see you soon. Until then, Commanders, keep flying and stay shining.